The renowned Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "The key is to keep company only with those who uplift you, whose presence inspires your best." You've likely heard the phrase, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Today, we'll explore this concept from a Stoic perspective by discussing 7 types of people who can derail your progress in Stoicism and how to manage such challenging relationships. Before we dive in, I'd be grateful if you could like this video to help spread the teachings of Stoicism further. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on notifications to ensure you don't miss any content. Type 1. The complainer. We all know someone, a friend, colleague, or family member, who always seems to focus on the negatives. Whether it's the weather, their job, or even their meal at a restaurant, they never miss a chance to complain. You might think, why should this bother me? I'll just tune them out. But it's not that simple. Constant exposure to negativity can gradually drain your emotional energy. It's like a leaky faucet that saps your mental well-being bit by bit. Stoicism encourages us to concentrate on practical solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Imagine working on a project with a chronic complainer. Every meeting becomes a cycle of complaints, leaving you emotionally exhausted and distracted from finding actionable solutions. To deal with complainers, Stoicism offers several strategies. First, limit your interactions with them whenever possible. If that's not feasible, such as with coworkers or family, practice mental distancing. Visualize their complaints as a passing storm, loud and unsettling, but powerless to shake your inner tranquility. Another approach is to redirect conversations toward solutions or constructive topics. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. By safeguarding your mental peace, you ensure their negativity doesn't pull you away from the Stoic path of resilience and virtue. Type 2. The drama magnet. Picture your life as a ship sailing through calm waters. Now imagine encountering a whirlpool, the drama magnet. This person thrives on crises, conflicts, and chaos, pulling you into their vortex. Initially, their energy may seem exciting, but over time, it becomes exhausting and dangerous. The tricky part is that their chaos often feels contagious. You may find yourself drawn into conflicts that weren't yours to begin with. For instance, a friend might frequently fall out with others in your social circle, seeking your support but ultimately dragging you into their disputes. One way to handle this is through reflective listening. Instead of offering advice or taking sides, mirror their words back to them. If they say, "I can't believe Sarah said that about me," respond with, "So you feel betrayed by Sarah's words." This provides support without entangling you in their drama. Another strategy is selective unavailability. Turn off your phone during focus periods and set boundaries for when you're available. Seneca reminds us, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future. By steering your ship carefully, you can navigate away from whirlpools that threaten your peace. Type 3. The Naysayer. Imagine you're painting a vibrant canvas, each brushstroke adding depth and color to your vision. The Naysayer enters, critiques your every move, and dulls your masterpiece with strokes of gray. Their constant negativity isn't constructive criticism, it's a persistent cloud of doubt. For instance, you're excited about a career change and have done the groundwork. When you share your enthusiasm, the Naysayer quickly lists reasons it won't work. Their doubts can easily start to feel like your own, shaking your confidence. To handle naysayers, try seeking their advice instead of simply sharing your plans. People are less likely to criticize when asked to provide constructive input. Another approach is positive confrontation. If they say, "You can't make a career change now," counter with interesting perspective. "How do you think someone could succeed in doing so?" This shifts the conversation toward solutions. Epictetus reminds us, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Discern valuable input from noise, and don't let their negativity cloud your vision. Keep painting your masterpiece with confidence. Type 4. The victim. Life is like a game of chess, where everyone faces the same board and pieces. The victim, however, blames the game, the pieces, or their opponent for every poor move. Their narrative centers around external forces keeping them in checkmate, never their own choices. While some face genuine hardships, the victim we're discussing uses their situation as a permanent excuse. For example, a friend might endlessly blame failed relationships on their exes, drawing you into their narrative as a constant rescuer. To navigate this, practice compassionate detachment. Offer empathy without becoming their savior. Listen, but resist solving their problems for them. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Focus on moving your own game pieces forward instead of adopting their victim mindset. Type 5, the toxic positivist. Life's garden has both flowers and weeds. The toxic positivist insists on seeing only the roses, dismissing challenges with a blanket of optimism. While their cheerfulness might seem uplifting, it often invalidates real emotions. Suppose you're navigating a breakup, seeking emotional balance. They respond with, "Plenty of fish in the sea, just be happy." This advice overlooks the complexities of human emotion. Engage them in discussions that acknowledge both light and shadow. For example, if they say, "At least you have your health," respond, "Yes, I'm grateful, but I also need to process this sadness." Emotional granularity, labeling, and embracing all emotions can be liberating. As Seneca said, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future. Stoicism embraces life's duality, balancing joy and sorrow for genuine growth. Type 6, the manipulator. Your life script is yours to write, but manipulators rewrite it subtly to suit their needs. They use tactics like flattery, guilt, or deceit to steer you. For example, a friend might say, "You're so successful, it wouldn't hurt you to cover dinner." Over time, their behavior erodes your boundaries. Combat this with fogging. Agree with any truth in their statement without giving in. For instance, reply, "I've been doing well, but let's split the bill as usual." Clear boundaries are essential. If they ask for money, say calmly, "I can't lend money, but I'm here to support you emotionally." Epictetus teaches, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond. By responding differently, you reclaim control of your narrative. Type 7, the time vampire. Your daily routine is a symphony, with each task harmonizing beautifully. The time vampire disrupts this melody, pulling you away from your priorities. They might be a co-worker interrupting your workflow, or a friend constantly inviting you to events you'd rather skip. Use tools like the Pomodoro technique to set focused work intervals, communicating that you're unavailable during these times. Socially is simple. "Thanks for the invite, but I can't make it," affirms your priorities without rejecting the person. Seneca said, "Life, if well lived, is long enough." Value your time as the canvas of your life and ensure each moment contributes to your masterpiece. Final reflection. As we close, remember, self-awareness is crucial. It's easy to identify these types in others, but the real challenge lies in reflecting on ourselves. Are you unintentionally playing one of these roles in someone else's life? Stoicism is about navigating external challenges while constantly striving to improve ourselves. If this video resonated with you or sparked introspection, share your thoughts in the comments. Let's engage in a dialogue that enriches us all. Until next time, may your choices align with your virtues, your actions reflect your wisdom, and your life be the masterpiece it's meant to be.